Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. Fucking painting goo. Stabbaroo fucking sucks. I'm already playing, nigga. Painting goo. Painting goo goo. Stabbaroo rost on today, ooh. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Fuck Stabbaroo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. Painting me, painting you. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. How many times have you committed seppuku now? Ah, the minister. Bravey Beru. Welcome. I'm Godu. Painting goo. 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 Indeed, how dare he question my honor? Painting goo. 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 Goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Rant sip. Painting goo. Painting goo. Ugh. Painting goo. Do 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 do. Seppuku for Stabbaroo. Yeah, she'll be awesome. I completely agree, Ministeroo Beru. Painting goo. Goo 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 goo. Give it up for Myra the Monkey, bringing us in on another glorious episode of Painting. Do 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 do. Painting goo. If you have any honor, you will click the link in the description of this stream and you will put some tips, put some money, put some cashew in the monkey's bowl. But I know most of you don't have any honor. Mortars these days completely lack honor. Oh god. Stabbaroo does have a point though. I stayed up far too late and gay last night. Was watching 40 Towers. Ah. I fucking love Faulty Towers. It's so fucking funny. I just like, what were you watching before that? Oh, I watched Rambo 3 last night. Fucking hilarious. The last 15 minutes of Rambo 3 is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life out of an action movie. Like, it's fucking gas. Like, yeah, we're not really having a camping thing. Like, we're camping, but it's not like, there's not loads of it's going. It's like me, Bravey, we're meeting up with Pruner Bear, your man John O'Shea that shows up with the chat. And we're like, helping him do some tree trimming and shit. And we're like camping on the fucking, on the grounds there. So it should be awesome. I haven't replied to him yet though. Like, that's what I seen your message as well, Bravey, but I've been busy all morning and fucking have to wait for the female to wake up to ask her how she wants to go ahead and do everything because she's the one driving. So there was no point in me replying yet because I don't know what's happening logistically yet, other than like, you know, we're going, you know. Surely you can't be serious. I went to check that no one was using the server last night before bed because my boys wanted to play video games. Oh shit. Does me watching that like affect your internet, man? Like, you should have said that. You should have mentioned shit like that. Can you just like boot me off? You know, like like if you ever want to use it, or if like, you know, obviously like you're letting me use your shit, like, do you know what I mean? So like, just boot me the fuck off or something. Shut my demigod ass down. Oh god, that's actually hilarious. I'm so sorry. I probably wasn't even awake, you know. Just faulty towers going on in the background, like Sybil. That one where he's in Afghan. Yeah, when he's in Afghanistan, it's so like. Do you see the thing at the end of that movie where it says the movie itself is dedicated to the gallantry of the people of Afghanistan? That is really hard to say. Of Afghanistan. I thought that was. I was like, what the fuck? That, like, how can you like in 1988, Sylvester Stallone is in a movie that's based in Afghanistan, where the Russians are the bad guys, and the end of the movie, a fucking text comes up and is like, this movie is dedicated to the people of Afghanistan for their gallantry. And then like the United States of America spends like what, the next 20 years in Afghanistan, like fucking it up for all the heroin and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, like, recent history is like just as crazy in its own way as like mythological history or ancient history and shit. Like, I'm watching this thing at the moment. Somebody put it in the Legends chat. Investigating Babylon. Super fucking interesting. Loads of gravy. A lot of shit I've heard already because I'm like fascinated with it. Whole, like, you know, biblical stories, esoteric knowledge, all that shit. Like I think it's fascinating how like there's a character in Ubisoft's For Honor, the main character, the main villain, at least for the first couple of seasons of that game anyway. Well, for the main story, really. The main villain was a female knight clad in black armor. Well, like dark armor. And her name was Apollyon. And Apollyon is like a male. And it's like a take on Apollo or something. Like, it's so weird how there's like, I've been saying this a lot lately, but it's just because it's coming up like in my life, like when I'm looking at things and listening to things and all. Like, there is so much esoteric symbolism and biblical mythology in video games. So much. And that's just the games I've played. There's like so many games I haven't played, like, do you know what I mean? So I can only like, you know, even something as seemingly benign as the use of the word ichor in an energy, like in an energy gauge in a game. I think it's like, what was it in? It was fucking, what's that fucking thing called? Code Vein. It's like an anime version of Dark Souls. Mad shit, like. Gotta head back to work. The Jews have given us good weather today. Oh man, the weather's fantastic again, but fuck's sake, like, I'm not sick of the heat, I'm not sick of the weather, I'm sick of like how it affects this house. Like, you know, it's fucking sweltering in this fucking room right now. Now granted, I don't have the windows open and there's no fan going and shit, and I'm drinking coffee and I'm sitting here in a fucking kimono and shit. So like, there's obvious reasons for the overheating. But like, I can't open the windows because like the mic will pick up everything. Like, just be real noisy. Have a great stream. I intend to. Domo for your attendance. It could interrupt your stream depending on the game they are playing. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, but like, I don't want to interrupt their gaming, you know, as a gamer myself. I admit we are quite savage internationally. Apparently, yeah. Like, do you know? You see, that's the thing, though. I think of what the Irish are like. You know, we're very Jewy, cause they like, you know, if you're a small nation and you're like dealing with other nations and stuff, like the obvious thing to do is become very, very, very well practiced at subterfuge, deception, infiltration, guerrilla warfare, distractions. You know, fucking, what's the Chinese term for it? Fucking like unlimited warfare. That's not unrestricted warfare. It's not that it's obvious. I have a strong inkling. I have a strong feeling that there's a lot of Irish influence in the realm, because like it explains like, you know, how things have progressed here, at least economically, in the last like 20-25 years or even more. Like the corrupt portion of our population has done its very best to, from what I can tell, like literally sell off the land itself to private foreign investors. And I know that's not like, it's not like that only happens in Ireland. Like, you know, it's like the demonic realm is everywhere. You know, just like the realm of God is everywhere, the demonic realm is everywhere. But it's just fascinating to see how all this, like, it's just been going on for so long, and it's just like a Pokemon has just like evolved, changed form, changed shape, but it's still fundamentally the same thing. That investigating Babylon shit is really cool. Like, I'm definitely going to check out the entire playlist that your man's on about. If you got like if you didn't see it in the Legends chat, go to YouTube or Rumble and look up Kingdom in Context, KIC, and the episode. Somebody, I can't remember who linked it in the Legends chat. I'll have a look now, but somebody linked it, and I was like, ooh. And I'm already immediately hooked. I'm like an hour or so into that video in question where he's talking to Witsit Gets It, you know, the fucking flat Earth dude. I like him. He's really good. He does really good content. He seems like a real good dude. Very level-headed, very logical, rational human being, which is rare these days. Where's the fucking Legends chat? There it is. Yeah. Oh, it was Whitbear. It was Mr. Whitbear. Really cool stuff. So that guy apparently, Kingdom in Context, has a whole video series, like 30 videos long or some shit, doing a serious deep dive into Babylon and all of its relative lore and mythology. And like, it's like I was saying recently, like, you know, because it's on my mind, and I'm looking at this shit, and I know I'm not the only one. There's tons of bears in the bear community that are like really into the what we would call like heavy mythological gravy shit, like, you know, Babylon and the ancient religions and all this stuff, like. And yeah, like you could easily describe it as like, you know, despite Babylon falling and all the nations, or would the one nation of Babylon with the one language becoming scattered and becoming a multitude of nations with different languages and shit, it's still Babylon. It's just lots of little Babylons. And here's something for people who've seen the movie Ants with a Z. It was a Disney Pixar thing years ago. Sylvester Stallone's actually one of the characters in that, the big buff ant. There's a scene at the end of that movie where all the ants climb on top of each other to create a human ladder to get to a hole at the top of the cave. And, you know, it kind of looks like a dome when it breaks open and shit. And then a lot of water floods in and stuff. Yeah, he gets there's water flooding in. They're surrounded by water. They're all gonna drown. They build a human ladder. The main character Z gets to the top and starts clawing through the roof and breaks through, and you can see the light shining through and all like that. Like that's a real symbolic end of the movie, like, you know, because like allegedly, you know, they like I knew the Babylon Tower was supposed to be big, but like they made a fair go at like trying to build a tower that would reach God, like, you know, like fucking a mile and a half long or tall or some shit. Like, that's crazy, like, you know. But it's like, I have this weird feeling when I'm listening to all this stuff where, like, and I know, like, for anyone who's like, you know, really big into the Christian stuff, it'd be like fucking, oh, blasphemer, fucking, or whatever. But like, I think the whole thing of like not falling into false, like, you know, the whole idea of a false binary and shit like that. The idea that even on a meta level, there's only one way and there's only one God, and like he's the right one and all this stuff, and all other gods are false gods and shit. Like, and when you look at like warfare, and like it would appear that even gods like war in similar ways to us. Like, that's like allegedly we got all of that knowledge from them, like, you know, so that makes sense. But it's just, I get this feeling that it's like it's not just the creator and his creations. I just get this weird feeling that there's like a deeper truth to it, where there's like, you know, because it's like he's the good guy, they're the bad guys, you know, which is great for a narrative. But like in real life, there's always more to the story, you know? And that's what makes great characters, is seeing like both sides of them and stuff. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Got a lot on my mind lately. Gotta get those poppy fields, yo. We love you until we can hate you. That's like, yeah, it's hilarious. Like, you're so gallant. Now give me that heroin. Like, if it was my games, it would be graphics intense for the PC, but they are only playing Lego Avengers Jurassic. Man, the Lego games are really good from what I've seen. I've never actually sat down and played one for an extended period of time, but the Lego games seem class. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, fucking, I had it on my mind that I did say that every Thursday for the next while we're gonna do the Austrian Death Machine stuff, and do like a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger painting. So what I'm gonna do is, I have canvases over there that are only a little bit bigger than this, I think, you know, not too much bigger. So I'm going to start that today. I think it'd be fun. We'll stick on the first album again, and I was thinking we could like we could just, in the chat, we could decide you know, we'll probably do him as the Terminator. Jesus, the fucking brightness on this thing again. Probably do him as the Terminator, but I was thinking we could throw loads of different stuff in, because I want to do a good proper one, like similar to the rabbit and gorilla meme. I want it to be like, you know, fairly well polished. Lots of detail, nice colours, and I'll do like a black outline on it and stuff or whatever. I was thinking, like, pretty much the album, like, you know, stick to the same kind of theme as one of the album covers, where it's like Arnie as the Terminator, kind of like, you know, the half fucked up Terminator, where he's like still mostly flesh, but he's like missing half his face and some of his pec or shoulders, or maybe one of his arms is totally robotic, and he's like holding 2 miniguns or laser pulse rifles or something, and he's like, you know, on a fucking mound of corpses or like robots or some shit. Like, but I was thinking we could try and throw in as many different things from all the different movies. So like Doom as the Terminator, kind of half fucked up. But then, like, you know, sticking something from Predator, sticking something from, you know, Commando, sticking something from Eraser, like, you know, like Doom as the Terminator, but put a rail gun from Eraser in one of his hands. Shit like that, you know. So I just need to go over this side of the room and get a canvas, and I'll be back in a sec. The aliens have come to collect Defenderuba. I know, it's mad annoying, isn't it, when a thing just like completely whites out, like it's like, oh, like the glorious rite of heaven just completely like subsumes Painting. Like, the Monkey King has come. Like, I'll be back in a sec. Just gotta grab a canvas. Defender ass. Okay, these are actually a lot bigger than I thought they were. That's what she said. Ugh. Okay. Oh, hey, Woo. I didn't even notice you in the chat there, sorry. Okay, these ones are quite square. So I think I'll do it like this. I'm gonna need to reframe again. Oh shit. Because this is actually much bigger. This is like twice the size. I didn't think they were that big. I did not think the size disparity was that large. But even a demigod can be wrong from time to time. Okay, so yeah, you can't even see the top of that. What I could do is I could lower it. I can make the easel a little bit smaller. Don't want it to move, really. But yeah, we'll every Thursday for the next few weeks we'll construct this fucking like, you know, like a tribute to Arnold. Well, the movies anyway. Fuck Arnold. Fucking retard. Screw your freedom. What an asshole. I never made that t-shirt actually. That, like, I drew, like, I did a sketch of a blue, like, you know, kind of G.I. Joe genetic infantry looking dude. I kind of based him on if anyone's ever played Rogue Trooper on the PS2. Decent shooter. But Rogue Trooper on the PS2 was like genetic infantry, very G.I. Joe-ish. And I just had that in mind when I was doing it. And I was like, I'd love to do a fucking mockery of, like, of Arnie. And I did the whole fucking, instead of screw your freedom, it was screw your needles. It was screw your needles. Instead of screw your freedom. Which is obviously a far superior message. But I was going to do a t-shirt of it, and I should still do that. I'll have to write it down. The next thing I'm doing after the Tactical Turtles, though, is I'm going to do the good, the bad, and the chicken. I'll throw up an image of that to remind you in the next while. I think that's going to make a great t-shirt. It's just funny as fuck. Just the good, the bad, and the chicken. It's just like the retard chicken's gonna be in the middle, and then there's gonna be like an evil retard chicken and like a fucking a divine retard chicken. The term divine retard is hilarious. Okay. I won't row the parrot yet. Because I'm gonna need to do a base coat on this bitch. and then like we'll like set it up or whatever. I think this could turn out to be really good. It will definitely at least be hilarious looking, you know that much. But I wanted to be like, you know, pretty intense looking. And I'd like to do more things like this. We could pick another team and another stage. We'd do like I know this is like quite unique because like we're doing one of like there's a band called Austrian Death Machine that covers all the movies. But we could do something similar. I mean, like Upon Unburdened Bodies' first album is all what's that nigga's name? Al Pacino movies. Scarface, Carlito's Way, so on and so forth. So that could be an option. I've never really been a big fan of Pacino myself. You know, like he's good. You know, I've seen Scent of a Woman and shit. I've seen Scarface. Scarface is good. It's entertaining. You motherfucks! Like, you try to kill me, motherfucker! Like, it's actually so funny. Right? Like, I found that film hilarious. Like, he's just insane. Like, he's just this coke-riddled psychopath. Like, the start of it's intense, where they're like, they chainsaw that dude in the bath. It's fucking gas. Right. Austrian Death Machine. Get to the chopper. Dun, 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 dun. Get to the chopper. I listened to this album a lot back in the day, so I love this. Okay, so first album only covers 38 minutes, so that'll give you time to fuck you, Hairspin, peddering your gambling filth on my stream. You rock honor, Hairspin.
Get that 3 feeling for only
Get the fuck off my stream. How about that?
Data and exclusive.
Your 3 feelings. Fuck you, and fuck off. Arnie, as the Terminator, kind of graphic, like, you know, we'll give him like bigger, like very similar to the album cover, like, you know, he's kind of like cartoon proportions. Some of the flesh missing, revealing like the metallic exoskeleton shit. But instead of a burning city in the background and stuff, we do a jungle. Oh yeah, if we did a jungle, we could do a jungle and some buildings. Because a cityscape would be handy, because then we could do loads of like advertisements for all the movies in the different, like, in the background. That'd be a cool way to do it. But we could also do it if we had a jungle theme, like, you know, we could like have a mountain range or like some trees, and then like some of the trees could have items or characters. We could put Predator in the background, you know, or we could just put the glowing green, the glowing yellow eyes somewhere. What else could we do? I'm trying to think of all the movies now. Like all the Arnold movies I've seen. You're talking, was it The Last Superhero or some shit? Kindergarten Cop, Total Recall. What could we do from Total Recall? Like just some mutant shit. You put a tumor. Fucking. I don't know. What could we do from Total Recall? What's like iconic from Total Recall? Well, apart from the bitch with the 3 tits. Like, apart from the bitch with the 3 tits, what's really iconic from Total Recall? Fucking. The deconstructed fucking fake head thing. That's hilarious. Ironman Baru, welcome, Cadabra Umbra. Oh, you spitting out tunes again? We're doing Austrian Death Machine every Thursday for the next while. That's why I have another blank canvas here. So from today forth, at least for a few weeks, I'm gonna do a Arnold Schwarzenegger painting, and we're gonna slap in like loads of different stuff from all the movies, and we're gonna listen to Austrian Death Machine's 4 albums. Austrian Death Machine, Total Brutal, Double Brutal, Triple Brutal, and Quadruple Brutal. So we are going to get to know the Austrian Death Machine albums really well over the next few weeks. True Lies, yeah. True Lies had a lot of cool backdrops. Yeah, it did actually. Yeah, the budget for the scenery and that was pretty fucking cool. Like the warehouse by the docks, fucking kind of jungle-y parts, and then like all the stuff with the jet in the skyscraper. The way he shows up outside the building in a fucking Harrier jump jet. Man, Harrier jump jets are so cool. The first time I ever seen a Harrier jump jet was in Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. And when I seen the thing hovering in place, I was just like, like, are you fucking serious? A jet that can basically be a helicopter? Fuck off. The Sixth Day, good movie, but has really cool futuristic flying vehicles in that are like basically a helicopter that becomes a jet. I thought they were one of the coolest things I'd ever seen so far at the time, because like it's like they have the rotary blades on, they have the rotary blade on top, the helicopter blade on top, and they're flying along, and then it comes to a point where they like these like jet wings unfurl out of the thing, and like thrusters come out, and then the fucking helicopter blades stop because the jets are now out like supporting its weight, and then not only do they stop, but they like bend on an angle and retract into the rest of into the tail of the chassis, so it has that real streamline shit, and it just like takes off like a jet. Really fucking cool. I love shit like that. Like that thing out of the first Dune movie, those Hornet things that they have, like things actually like have flapping wings and stuff, and then the fucking sandstorm comes along and they just like stall and drop. It's really, really fucking cool shit. Like, but anyway, I'm thinking we do Arnie, because I want to have an image in my head before I do it, because otherwise I'm going to have to repaint a lot of it, which isn't a big issue. You know, I have loads of the white matte paint, which generally, like, you know, fucking, like, I don't know if a lot of people know that, like, but, like, you can fucking, you can get, like, you need to put a serious amount of paint on to, like, you know, get to the point where, like, okay, I'm kind of fucked here, and even then you can just kind of wash it off. But if you have, like, acrylic matte stuff, like I do, you could do a whole... Remember what I did with the dragon? I had a whole dragon painting. You know, it was shit, yeah. But, like, it was something I was just working on randomly at, like, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I took that on stream at one point when I was washing the kimono. I was just sitting here in my hoodie. And, like, all I had to do was just put a layer of white over that, you know? And then I did a green eyes pink dragon with the fucking point of Guinness and the skull and shit, like. Kawato. Yeah, Kawato's the guy who's like the mutant, like growing out your man's stomach, isn't it? But like think of items or symbols or signs that we could, like, what if we do, I suppose we could split it. We could do like jungle stuff on the left, because there's like Commando, Predator, there's probably a couple of other movies. Like, I think we should have him, like, we'll do him as Arnie with bits of him missing, revealing the Terminator stuff, but we'll have him holding one of the rail guns from Eraser. We could do like a Harrier jump jet somewhere in the background to like do a shout out to True Lies, because I don't know what else we could put in. Like, what stands out from True Lies? There's just scenes in True... Like, I love the scene at the start of True Lies where he's running away from, like, the lads shooting at him, and they send 2 Doberman pinchers after him, and he just turns around, and the 2 Dobermans jump at him in unison, and he just like grabs them midair and slams them together and knocks them out. Man, there's some hilarious stuff like, oh, it's fucking Conan. We have to put something in from Conan in. Oh yeah, now it's getting really good actually in my head, because we could give him long hair and the Conan headband, and like we could put the sword on his back, because that has a really distinct handle. But then bits of him could be missing, revealing the Terminator shit. Like we could literally like, you know, put it all in one as much as we can. Like, it'd be fucking hilarious. Like half of his head is Conan and the other half is Terminator. Oh god. You remember like that what was the thing I was just talking about where like the bit where he knocks out the Dobermans? You remember the bit in Conan? Was it I think it was Destroyer. I don't know if it was Barbarian. I can't remember which one it was. But he just punches the camel and knocks it clean unconscious. He like bumps into a camel and he's like fucking blind drunk, and he just turns around and goes, "Whoa!" and just like punches the thing, and the thing like stumbles over it. It's like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Oh god. Open your mind. Open your mind. Is that something Quato says, is it? Yeah, open your mind. I can't remember. All this talk reminds me of a hilarious and awesome side-scroller called Man, I love Broforce! Broforce is such a good fucking shooter. I played the shit out of that with my mate at the time. Broforce! Fucking Brambo. Is it like I can't remember any of them now. Like Braid instead of Blade. They were all like, they just put bro in the name. Oh, so fucking funny. It was just this 2D side-scroller shooter where you could destroy the environment as well. It was fucking brilliant. Very difficult at later stages. Hard, like, so much shit going on. Such a funny game. Such a funny game. The F-22 Hornet at the air show last can basically hover and fly extremely slow like a chopper. Yes, fuck it. Thing is crazy, and and the Blue Angels are always fun to watch. Yeah, man, like the shit that some of the like the Harrier and and then when you're talking choppers, like especially I was watching Rambo 3 last night. The Hind D, assault gunship, the like massive helicopter with like rockets and guns all over it, like the Hind D is like the Russians were just like, we need helicopter. It's very dangerous, you know, to kill Americans. It's like, Americans have very slim helicopters, black, sleek, you know, Vietnam, miniguns, very good. They just like took his, like, it's so, when you look at the Hind D compared to every other helicopter in like a military, it's so obvious when you look at the Hind D that it's just like, we're gonna make the biggest fucking helicopter and stick on the most amount of fucking guns possible. Like a Hind D could fucking a Hind D could like level a fucking military installation, like a whole base, like on its own in one pass. You know, like it could just like come in, hover at a particular angle, and just like hover and strafe from left to right, and just like and then and just fucking level the place. Like don't get me wrong, like Apaches are lethal too, but like Apaches are like super fast, and they do have like explosive rounds as far as I know on their like main cannon. It's like a 30mm fucking I think you can like move the thing with the joystick and all on the inside of that thing. Like, I'm not sure. I think that's what made like Apaches like so dangerous, is they could pretty much do very similar stuff to something like a Hind, but they were like smaller and more agile, and they had less ammo and stuff. Like a Hind could like probably like assault a base and then go assault another base and then go, okay, we go now. Like, they're fucking terrifying, you know, military weapons. I don't have time to bleed. Yeah, I know, that's one of my favorite quotes. I ain't got time to bleed. Who's that? Isn't that dude a wrestler? Like Jesse Ventura or something his name is, isn't it? We got flights to Spokane booked. You're flying to Spokane? Where's that? What's in Spokane? I think you mean the F-18. Sorry, but my aviation nerd part... yeah, excuse me, but I play Ace Combat at an extremely high level. And I think you're... I believe you're referencing the F-18. I love that shit. Johnny Cab. Oh, the something really particular from Total Recall. The Johnny Cab, the black fella. Was that what you're on about? Was the taxi in that real distinct looking or something? I'll have to like I'll get stuff up on my phone as we're doing it so I can get the stuff looking proper. Like, it's not a tumor. Yeah, like I always mix those two up. It was funny is that Quado from Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the original one, like where your man like takes his vest off and reveals that Quado is like the supposed rebel leader isn't a dude. He's like a mutant growing over another dude's stomach. And, fucking like I can't remember. How does Arnie react to that scene? Like, it would have been so funny. But what the fuck? Like, it brings whole new meaning to say it with your chest, little ass nigga. It's like, fucking yeah. And I always get that mixed up with the scene in Hellboy. Was it Hellboy 2, The Golden Army? I think that's a great movie. Guillermo del Toro is like I probably butchered his name. Guillermo del Toro is like a fucking incredible director. I love his art style. I love the art style of like all his movies. That like dark, gothic, grimdark horror, fantasy kind of shit. It's fucking suited Hellboy so well. There's a scene where they go on. Oh no, it's in the first one, isn't it? It's in the first Hellboy where they go into the fucking underground fairy market. I think. I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah, they go into the underground fairy market in the first one, I think. Oh no, now the more I think about it, it's like it's the second one. No, yeah, it's the second one. Yeah, it's the second one. And there's just some dude there, and he like turns around, and he's like, "Gucci, Gucci, goo!" He's like talking to this baby thing. And he's like, look at the cute little baby. And he's like, I'm not a baby, I'm a tumor. And you're like, ugh. Like, I love shit like that. I love high fantasy stuff where you're just like, imagine if this was a thing, you know, and what that would be like if you actually encountered it. You would. You'd just be like, oh God. Like, okay. Like, you'd be like, Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. And then you realize what it is, and you're like, wiping your finger on your fucking... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Somebody got a wet wipe? just Gucci goo the tumor. Like... yes, dude, I missed that game. Yeah, Broforce is hilarious. I think I have Broforce on my thing. I could download that. We could totally play that online for a bit. Like, it does get a bit... Like, it's one of those nostalgia-ridden games. It's like a gimmick where it's like really entertaining and fun and hilarious and fairly like, you know, challenging. But then after a while, it's kind of like, okay, like this is just like fairly mindless destruction. You know, like, but it does have that element of like, I think you unlock other characters and stuff, which does keep you entertained for a while. Like, and the way the characters work is brilliant, because like some of them have guns, some of them have melee weapons, like, and various abilities and stuff. Power-ups and like, you know, like an ultimate attack and shit. Like, it's really cool the way they did some of the stuff. Like, and it's not just men. It's even though it's called Broforce, it's not just men. Or is she the only female? Ripley from Alien is in it, which I think is so funny because they're like, this bitch is so hardcore, we need to put her in the game. I was like, the character Ripley is fucking intense, like, and really well written, you know? Because, like, there are incompetent men that are pussies, you know? And there are women that, like, have, like, figuratively speaking, fucking balls of solid rock. I love that scene where she gets into the fucking walker loader thing and she's like, get away from her, you bitch! Like, fighting a big alien with a fucking big lifter thing, like, that was cool, like, do you know what I mean? Like, these days they would have made her fucking fight the thing hand to hand and win. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you go, girl! Like, fucking taking on a 20-foot xenomorph thing in a fucking airlock with, like, she'd pick up, like, a ball peen hammer or something and just be like, yeah, fucking, like... They're like, no, they put her in a fucking, like, cargo loader mech thing, like, do you know what I mean? You know, it's so believable. Well, your suspension of disbelief is never interrupted with Ripley. Because she doesn't do anything outlandish, like, do you know what I mean? And even when she, like, duct tapes the two guns together, like, she is clearly, like, you know, struggling. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, that's what I love about when you actually do a female protagonist who's, like, a genuine female protagonist. It's like, you use a female's physical limits to your advantage. Do you know what I mean? Like, women are cunning because they have to be, because men are stronger and bigger. So, like, if you make a female protagonist who's, like, you know, self-aware and uses what she's got to her advantage, it's so much more interesting. It's such more... It's a far better entertainment. It's being retired to its limitations. What is it? The F-18, is it? It's being retired due to its cost and update limitations. Its thrust vectoring is what gives it its non-traditional jet maneuvering abilities, but it can fly supersonic without afterburners. Jesus Christ, like how mad is that something can go so fast that when it passes you, it's like, Jesus fuck, what was that? Like, sorry. Like, do you imagine being like a fucking one of them Blue Angel lads or in the Air Force or something, and you, like, blow over a fucking housing estate and you're like, sorry. Like, you just know that all the windows are gone. Like, oh. Like, I would love if I was one of these niggas with, like, just unlimited fuck you money, I'd be doing things like hiring the Blue Angels to fly over a location that I have built a housing estate in, like a 1-to-1 replica of a housing estate, you know, like what they did with those supposed nuclear tests. I put mannequins in there. Instead of mannequins, I'd put ballistics gel dummies, like, with full skeletons and organs and blood packs and all that shit. And I would fucking get, like, a jet to first just fly over at supersonics to see how it affects the walls and the windows and the televisions and all this stuff, like. And I'd want to be, like, in the housing estate for just the pass with, like, a set of headphones or something, and just, like, be it, like, you know, you're, like, sitting in the sitting room and the fucking window explodes and you're just like, Jesus Christ. Like, it'd be fucking awesome. Wearing safety goggles and all or something in case, like, a shard of glass enters your face. You'd nearly want to be wearing a fucking suit of armor in case a shard of glass, like, enters your throat, never mind your fucking face. Like, okay, I've been here for fucking 50 minutes and I haven't done a lick of paint. I'm gonna do a base layer. I like doing a burnt sienna base layer, because then when you put white on it, it, like, really stands out, and then when you put dark stuff on it, it really stands out. That's what I've seen the masters do, anyway. Okay, that's raw sienna. We do burnt? Yeah, we'll do burnt sienna. Raw sienna and burnt sienna. Is this the one that smells delicious? Oh. Glorious. I don't know what they put in this shit. It's fucking good. The Hind and the Havoc are some of my favorite choppers. They're fucking so intimidating looking. As far as, like, you know, like, some weapons of war you'd see them and you're kind of like, whatever. Like, you know, you see a fucking hind flying through the air and you're like, oh my god, we're all dead. Like, Jesus Christ. Like if you saw like if you're all just like wearing small arms and like basic body armor and shit, and you're like, you know, fucking CQB in a fucking urban environment, and then M1 Abrams just rolls around the corner, and it's not on your side. Like, fucking whole side of a building goes out. Like, take cover behind what? Like, tank, get to cover. Where? Like, what the fuck? There's no such thing as cover when you're an infantryman and there's a tank downrange. Like even if you get behind a building, it's only temporary cover. Like, you could be on the other side of the building and that thing just goes, send it, boom. Like, that's one of the most entertaining, glorious things ever that I've ever seen, is when a tank is like in a desert area, or like an area with a lot of dust. Do you know what I mean? Like a dry, arid area, and they fire their main gun, and you just see all the dust kick up around. Like, it's like the fact that a tank is essentially, you know, just a giant gun on wheels. Like, I love that. Like, you know, that's all a tank is. Like, you know, like, tanks don't even have like a windscreen. Like, you know what I mean? It's all like little periscope things, and well, there's like, you know, ones with digital fucking cameras and shit now. Like, but like, it's just a giant hunk of metal wrapped around a giant gun, and they put it on wheels. Like, it's fucking... Humans are so fucking, like, we're forever creative when it comes to, like, well, how could we really fuck this up? Like, we get a gun, we make it fucking massive, surround it in, like, fucking 3-inch thick plate armor, and put it on wheels, and we just drive it at the enemy. That'll work. Fucking hell, like... And then the next level is just like, oh, you put your big gun on wheels and encased it in armor. Oh, guess what we did? Our giant gun can fly. Like, it's mad. Like, oh. A guy we know, friends of my brother-in-law, flies a Red Baron biplane stunt plane. It's a 450 horsepower radial with a jet engine mounted underneath. Only one in the world, I think. It's nuts. That's awesome. I love the old school airplanes. Things like Spitfires and Stukas and all those yokes. Love the noises they make, and like just the shape of them, like the design of them, the way they have that, like, you know, it's generally a single prop on the front and then the wings or whatever, like, and then you have the twin props. Like old school bomber planes are fucking really cool. Like, when you see could you imagine being one of them lads in the turret, the underslung turret on a bomber? Like, they used to have guys in a ball turret with like twin, like 30mm fucking machine guns or some shit, like big fuck off machine guns, like, you know, like the sort of machine gun you'd put on a fucking tank or something. They used to have two of them. And they're strapped on the underside of the fucking built into the underside of these huge bombers, and like, you would be in this thing trying to fend off planes, trying to take down the bomber. Like, I think their survival rate was like one of the lowest of any like held position in the military. Was the dudes in the turrets under bombers. It's like, if that's the fucking role you get handed, it's like, see you later, buddy. Like, oh my god, mad shit. Okie dokie. Right, got some burnt sienna going. I'm gonna water it down and do a layer, and I think, yeah. So I mean, we're probably going to add shit as we go. I think it's a good idea to do a jungle-ish on the... We'll do a mix between, like, jungle and sea. It'd be cool looking. We could do rubble in the front that he's standing on, and then put various things in the rubble. We could put loads of stuff in the rubble, actually, to, like, give a shout-out to all the movies. Like, we could do the toy from the movie The Last Superhero and stuff. Just in the rubble, you know? That'd be cool. I agree, Stabaroo. I'm psyched for this. I think it's going to be deadly. It's going to take a while. I'm going to take my time with this one. We're going to do it once a week, every Thursday, which I think is incredibly fitting. Yeah, that chain gun on the Apache is lethal, but it can't drop off troops like the Hind can. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking of. Yeah, is the fucking Apache is like just an attack helicopter. It's not like a support thing or whatever, but the Hind can actually like take dudes in, drop them off, and while it's doing that, it's kind of like the drop ships out of Star Wars Clone Wars. Fucking like they can carry like 8 dudes or some shit, and it's just got a ton of guns on it, so like the thing can come in and like take out anti-air, take out fucking installations, take out fucking, you know, a shit ton of infantry, and then like clear an LZ, drop 8 or so dudes off, could be more, those things are huge, and then like those dudes could be armed to the fucking teeth, and then it just takes off, and then it can like support them for a while and then fuck off and get more if it needs to. Like, it's fucking mad. Like, it's a paper wing and flies 200 miles an hour. Fuck. Insanity as it climbs, and you hear a jet engine. That's fucking crazy. Guy is just stone cold. His stunt routine is nuts. Yeah, I can only imagine. And imagine doing shit like that in a plane. Fucking terrifying if you, like, something goes wrong or you fuck up. Yeah, I'm gonna stick them on now. I just wanted to catch up with the chat because I'm gonna stick the tunes on and then I won't be in the chat, like, you know. So it's essentially a 900 to 1,000 horsepower paper wing biplane. Yeah, that's crazy. The Johnny cab is the robot cab in blue and all triangular. It's not ringing any bells. Is that in Total Recall, is it? They had 2 A10s do a routine too. So stupid they're retiring the tank killers. Best ground support plane ever built. Especially since they're almost out of their own ground attack jets. Yeah, the military situation in some of the countries is crazy. The way stuff gets like sold off and reused, and there's like shit tons of, like, you know, decommissioned military stuff hanging around in warehouses and all this shit, or just in fields like a scrapyard. It's crazy. Right, engage tunage.
I'm the Conanator, also known as the Gummy Bear of California. First off, I'd like to implement new rules. There must be a new gym in every city of the great state of California. It'll be called 25-hour fitness for 1 extra hour of working out. Anyway, here in my home city, I've been able to find some wonderful musicians with whom I will present my music to the masses. Some of you know my movies with stunning images and powerful emotions portrayed by none other than me, Mr. Universe, and the greatest actor in the world. I will now attempt a recorded audio format to communicate some of the deep feelings I had while filming the classics like Kindergarten Cop, The Terminator, Total Recall, and the
Total
Terminator.
Recall.
Thank you for giving
Total
me
Recall.
your clothes and your motorcycle. Now listen up, everyone. This next one's called No! Yeah. Come on, guys. You're supposed to come in already. Where's the drama?
Where's the drama?
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. One.
One. They meant.
Two.
What is it? What happened? My previous chat is referring to the A10 and how they should give them to the Ukrainians at the least. Wait, what the fuck? You said what? Like, can you like cryptically say kind of what you said, and they took it down. What the fuck? Not seriously, the internet's hilarious these days. Paintingu, Paintingu, Paintingu. Oh yeah! Paintingu, 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 Paintingu. Paintingu, Paintingu, goo goo. Paintingu, Paintingu, goo goo. Paintingu, Paintingu, goo goo. Here! Now!
Now! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
With the chopper!
So do you want more of a or
Paintingu, Paintingu. Paint, 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 paint. Paintingu, goo.
AIB, we can help you keep doing what matters to you. Book a chat with an AIB advisor to get real guidance on how to build your financial future. AIB, for the life you're after.
Fuck you!
Some of you are starting to complain. What's wrong, guys? You think the songs all sound the same? Of course they sound the same. Because they all sound brutal! I am a war machine!
Cyberdyne Systems.
Genetic organism, living tissue of a metal in the skeleton.
Oh.
You want to know who I am? Do you know who I'm programmed to? I am a war machine. Killing people is what I do. I am a cybernetic
Organism.
living tissue of a
Exoskeleton.
I am a cybernetic
Organism.
living tissue of a skeleton.
Oh, glorious!
To protect you. My mission prerogative is to see this through. I am a war machine. Killing people is what of me. I am a cybernetic organism. Living tissue of a random skeleton. I am a cybernetic organism. Living tissue of a random skeleton.
Painting goo, goo goo goo. Painting goo, goo goo goo. Painting goo, goo goo goo. Painting goo, goo goo goo.
Don't try to change me. I am a war machine. You are the one who sent me. I am a war machine.
Right to go, go go go. J-Tube is super mega ultra Justin Trudeau, Jason.
Everybody, throw up your horns.
Painting goo, goo goo goo.
I am here to save your life because you told me to. And I must obey mine. Even when danger strikes, T-1000 is here. He knows where to find us, so you must come with me now. If you want to live, come with me. If you want to live,
Painting goo. Painting goo. If you want to live. Painting goo, painting goo, 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 goo. Right I go. Get off my streamer! You too! Female children! Fuck off. Man, that really pisses me off when, like, it's not even a fucking, it's not even an ad. It's like a fucking 5-minute fucking song or some shit, or like, what was it the other day? Like, I've seen this thing where there's like a fucking 6-minute advertisement for something, like, you know, and it's like, that's not an ad, like, you know, you're just playing a video that I didn't fucking click on, like, it's ridiculous. Pay for painting goo if you want to live. Do it now! Seru! Welcome baku. No apologies needed. You are a newcomer, so you don't lose any honor if you show up late. But if you stick around, you will be punished. Severely. I hope you like metal.
Let's work on the new song.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Yow!
Hey, are you listening to me? Hey, I'm trying to say something. Stop it! Stop playing! Just play the song already! You're wasting my time! Stop it! You idiot! Stop it! Now! Stop it! You're wasting my time! Stop it! You're wasting my time!
Man, they must have had some amount of fun making this album. Painting goo goo.
Let's practice.
Wait, 1 sec. I gotta try out my new delay pedal.
Ugh.
Every night about strangling all of you. I need some answers now. I ask you a question. You must answer.
Painting goo goo goo.
You need to tell me. I can't take this anymore.
There we go.
You don't give me
Oh, glorious!
I'm going to chop you in little pieces. Hot Wheels, miniature trains, burn you all down.
Even being compared to Bob Ross is cool, but saying that I'm better than Bob Ross, I doubt it. Not yet, anyway. Maybe someday. You know? You could make the argument I'm more entertaining. That dude was definitely a better artist. For the moment. Do-do-do. Curses! I am out of Java! What does he do? Who is your daddy? What does he do? Painting go 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 go. Right. Base layers down. Now we get the vague outline of everything. Ah, the female has risen. We're just in time. I need more coffee. Be quick about it. Fix your hair. Who is your daddy? What does he do? What? Well then how come you call me daddy? Right. That's it. Fix yourself. Now coffee. Female! Coffee you! Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Who is your daddy? Who is your daddy? Does he painting goo? You're just giving me shit, are you? Oh, you're all grumpy because you just woke up. What? What's wrong?
Stay connected, even without your iPhone. Only with Vodafone One Number. Get the Apple Watch Series 9 with...
Who is your daddy? You are? How would you even know if I did or didn't? I passed out like the Sleeping Beauty. What? What of it? It's fucking 4 o'clock and you're only up now, like. Rock and roll fan music. It's a band called Austrian Death Machine, who actually have their own band called As I Lay Dying, and they're like pretty heavy metal, as you can tell. But they did 4 albums that are based on all of the Arnold Schwarzenegger films, and they're called Austrian Death Machine. So every Thursday for like this is you've actually managed to catch the first one, so you are lucky. A lucky female. Every Thursday from now on, we're gonna do work on this, which is basically like a tribute painting to like all of our favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. But not Arnold Schwarzenegger himself, because he is a prick. Who is your daddy, and what does he do? Does he hoard money with the Jew? Oh, brilliant. Right, you have just been erased! Yeah, I'm gonna go back in with the white and get some basic outlines of shit. You have just been erased. Oh, glorious. Oh.
I came up with a sweet song title the other day. It didn't really hold any meaning, but it sounds so brutal. So I wanted to write a song called Discombobulated Corpse Termination, Urbanization, Governmentalization, Explosive Montezuma's Blasting Power Revenge. Come on, say it with me. Discombobulated Corpse Termination, Urbanization, Governmentalization, Explosive Montezuma's Blasting Power Revenge.
The other person just gives up halfway in and just goes blah blah.
That sounded cool.
I love shit like that. Painting go go. Painting go go go. Go 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 go. Okay. Just zero. Oh my god, yeah, Running Man! I forgot about Running Man. How could I forget about Running Man? Running Man's a great one. Just zero. Okay. Okay, so we'll do like a cityscape slash junglescape. Like he's in the jungle, just on the outskirts of the city, kind of thing. Trees. Painting go 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 go. Oh, I was wondering why it was wobbling so much. Forgot to put that back down. What are you advertising, you foreigner? Begone from my stream!
Hey Arnold, I think these songs are coming together pretty well considering we only spent an hour or so writing each one. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just totally happy to be in a band with you. It's amazing to be in a band with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're such a brutal dude that when you're just messing around, it sounds way better than a lot of other bands that are totally serious.
Yeah. Like that band, Hazardly Crying. That singer's awful. Sounds like a dying moose.
Dude, I don't know if you know this or not, but I play in that band.
Oh. Oh, really? Well, you're an idiot!
Dude, I'm just trying to make a living, you know, I got 5 band members to feed.
I thought there was only 4.
Well, our bass player,
You idiot! I'll show you what happens when you betray me.
Screw you, Benny! Okay, so we'll put him like... We'll make him fairly big, like, so put them... Do 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 do. Glorious. Perfectly timed. The female arrives with Java. Glorious. Love you! Thank you. What's wrong? Screw you, Benny!
Oh, hey Arnie, I got this good idea. I wrote this song, and I think you should use it to tell Predator how much better you are than he is.
Why?
Well, because he already sang on the second verse, and
He's like talking shit.
You should, set him straight.
Why?
Predator's talking shit.
Because you're Arnie, and nobody beats you, and if you don't want everybody else to think you're weak.
Why?
Why? Why would I do that? Fuck the Predator.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. If it bleeds, we can kill it. You are nothing but the best, that's why I'm talking trash. I've seen you bleed and now I
If it bleeds, you can kill it. I also can't believe that a few splash of bucket paint and scribbles around the canvas can be called art, and what's worse, it's worth a lot of money. I know modern art's very like a lot of like look into it. A lot of modern art, the reason it looks like that is because it's just used to fucking launder money, like straight up. You know. It's like most industries these days. Like, you know, when you create something purely for the purpose of like monetary gain, instead of creating something just for the sake of creating something great, you know, you get shit movies, shit music, shit art, shit video games, shit people, you know. You gotta do stuff because it's awesome to do stuff. The amount of things I've painted and like nobody's bought it, you know. Still fucking did it. You going out? Modern art is inverted. Paintingu shall rise. Indeed! I shall rise and rise and rise until I reach Chinese heaven again and slay the Monkey King. I mean, apologize to the Monkey King. I sympathize with your frustration, Sarah. That's called a money laundering scam. Yeah, Defender is thankfully not such a fiend. Yeah, I'm cheap as fuck, man. Like, I'm actually, like, it's like the stuff, like, I could charge way more, like, and I probably will eventually, but, like, I don't, like, I've said this, it's like, I don't want to make something, especially while, like, on the stream, with people, like, are, like, involved in it, and they're like, and shit, I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to create things that people can't afford to enjoy, you know. It kind of defeats the purpose, like. Alright. Yeah. Right. Get some basic layers going on here. Baby! It's not a tumor! Not a tumor! That's another thing as well, actually. It's like it takes a thorough knowledge of art and like the various mediums and how they work and stuff. And it takes like an incredible amount of practice and skill to be able to do something really quickly, you know? Like it'd be like if you ever watch the making of Akira, where they have like fucking 60 artists painting every fucking scene of the anime, like, and shit, like, and they're like quite fast, like, and shit, like, you know. It's just annoying the way all of it's gone, like. It is, it's disgraceful when you see someone put a banana on a wall or something, you're just like, that's not art. It's a mockery of art. Which I know it was intended to be, but like, it's still like, somebody still bought the fuck. It's like shameful behavior. Some aqua green for the sky.
Now.
Oh! Glorious Kepu. I love my little Mr. thing. It's dead handy.
Stuff to say, but I have an idea. It's gonna be on the hidden track at the end of the album. What? You already recording? No. All right. I'm gonna wait a few minutes or so. That way, everybody thinks the record is over.
Pay for painting you or your rocker honor. Like me, seppuku to be served so many times.
I said shut up. God. All right.
Like and subscribe to Paintingu or you have no honor. Pay for Paintingu, or not only do you have no honor, but your ancestors will look upon you with great shame. Disgust, even. Thrash the Reich button. Reich, it has offended your ancestors. I like that one. Thrash the Reich button, Reich, it has offended your ancestors. How many minutes is left on this? I think they actually do wait like 60 seconds and then they play another song or something. Can't remember. No? Am I wrong? Yeah, oh, fair enough. Just ends. Oh, there we go.
Wait, one second, I go for
It.
it.
What the fuck? What time we got? We got 20 minutes left. Where's the next one? Double brutal. The album art to these is fucking brilliant.
You say the strangest thing.
If anything, this painting is gonna be like a shout out to how awesome the album art is. Like,
Space guys, M&Ms.
make effort to redeem yourself, stubborn Osama, and your honor shall restore in time. A wrong time. AI is taking the world and also knows how to draw art for one click of a button. Yeah, but you can tell when something's done by AI. I can anyway. You can tell when something's done by AI, and like there's no. Not that there's no human element, because obviously the AI was created by a human, and when the AI, you know, draws or paints something or loads something, like it generates something, it's using what humans have created and then like smashing it together and stuff, like, you know. So it's like I think that there's some really cool shit with AI, you know. It's really handy and stuff. I'm not against AI for the same reason I'm not against guns, you know. It's like it's just a tool. But yeah, the way people are behaving with it and the things they're doing with it, Like a lot of the time, it's the same with anything, you know. Fucking same with fucking anything. Every time we discover something, every time we like, you know, invent something, every time some kind of progress is made, every time there's a miracle, we do everything within our power to fuck it up. But not collectively, you know. It's just a few of us. There's a few humans who, in my humble opinion, deserve to face divine retribution. But despite being a half Irish, half Japanese demigod, apparently that is not up to me. Although I'm telling you now, give me 24 hours and I'd fucking glass half of this place. Does future matter about people's options? I don't understand the question. Does future matter about people's options? Yeah, I don't understand the question, Sarah. Does the future matter? Yes, the future matters. Of course it does. It's the future.
Hello there, how are you? I was just thinking about Double Brutal and realized we need to get started writing songs now. Come meet me at the graphic arts classroom so we can practice.
Wait, hello? Hello, who is this? You are not the real Arnold. I am the real Arnold.
No, you are not. You're my clone, running around trying to be me.
He's an imposter.
Arnold, you idiot. I'm at Tim's house, standing right next to him when he answered the phone. I know you. I heard you being Mr. Funny Guy with your jokes and all that about, you know, the gummy bear of candy cornea and working out and your song titles. Well, it's not funny anymore.
That's what any good clone would say. Prove it. You sound like an old man.
Of course I sound older than you, you idiot. I'm 62 years old and totally angry. You sound like me when I was 18. I see Tim standing right over there. You know, the girly man with his long hair and his colorful tattoos, right?
The girly man with his long hair.
Room for one. Then I'm the real Arnold.
Oh, stop it. I'm the clown.
Alright, people's thoughts. Okay.
You are nothing.
Alright, does
I will burn your
future
eyes out
matter
with my
about
smoke,
people's
you
thoughts?
idiot.
Yeah.
I'm drinking quiet, boy.
Come, hear me. Hear me now. Ah!
Well, like, like, our consciousness tends to, like, bring things forward into existence, but then you could argue, like, where does our consciousness come from? You know, it's like this comes from God, allegedly, so, like, what people think doesn't matter. What people do matters, you know? To plagiarize Batman. What people think and what people say doesn't necessarily matter, you know? Now, what people say matters when other people, like, behave in certain ways because of what someone said, you know? For example, the Bible, like, you know, and all other fucking, like, sacred texts and stuff, where it's like, well, the big nigga said this, so we should do that. But yeah, it's what people do. And, like, people don't just do bad shit. I know a lot of the shit is bad, especially lately. You know, horrible stuff happening to kids and stuff, like. But, like, a lot of the stuff's been going on since time immemorial, like, so it's like, we shouldn't look at the past and be like, you know, oh, it was better then, or, like, you know, fucking, or things were worse then. It's like, just, like, it is what it is. Just gain knowledge from the past, gain lessons from the past as best you can, and take action now so that the future is better, you know? But I get it. I mean, like, Babylon, the Satanists, like, all the dark shit going on in our realm. I'm the first to admit that, like, it fucking gets to you. Like, do you know what I mean? It wears you down and stuff like that. If you let it. You know? Like, I'm fortunate that, like, I'm at a state now where I've, like, gained enough knowledge and awareness where I'm like, I get it. I get how this place works. And I get how, like, you know, why demons are allowed to exist and their purpose and so on and so forth. So, like, but that's why art is so interesting, because it's like, you know, a fucking manifestation of, like, an inward expression and all this shit, like. And I think it's no wonder that in the Bible it says, like, no graven images and don't make idols and stuff, because, like, symbols are so powerful. You know, you could look at a triangle and an upside down triangle, then one of them's black and one of them's white, and a lot of people go, ooh, Illuminati. You know, like, just an image can, like, evoke such powerful thoughts that end up then manifesting into reality through people's actions. So, like, I mean, in that sense, it's no wonder that video games and movies and art and stuff has become so corrupted, because they know how powerful it is, you know? 15 minutes left! Let's go! Your boots! Your motorcycle! Your clothes! Your boots! Your motorcycle! Your boots! Painting Goo Goo. Can you guys already see it a little bit? You know? You can kind of already see it a little bit. Oh, glorious! Painting Goo Goo, Goo Goo Goo.
No me hables de ese amor.
What are you selling? Whatever it is, I'm not buying. Ooh, nice kitty.
Is Sheba.
Fuck Sheba! She was always such a buzzkill at the divine parties. The vision is coming into view. It will be glorious. Indeed-o! Indeed-o!
Even though we go way back, this is not like old time.
9 minutes. Let's get some green on this bitch. We're doing Martian backdrop. Martian backdrop? Oh, like a fucking like Mars. No. That's not why it's red. I'm literally about to put a lot of green on there. We do need to do something from Total Recall though. I'll have to find something. Maybe I could do just Quado, like, in the rubble somewhere or some shit, like. Let's see.
Hey Arnold, check out this riff.
Just hold on, stop it. That's enough. All right, now listen. No, shut up, stop it. Stop it, what are you doing? Cut it out. Listen, I have to tell you, I'm a little upset that you've been the one writing all these songs. I mean, you're kind of a girly man, and things need to be more brutal. Now it's my turn. But if I'm in charge of this orchestra, I want to change a few things. Hey, you, over there, listen. I don't want a snare drum, I want a rifle. And replace that China symbol with bombs. Oh, and while you're at it, I need a sample of somebody's head being smashed in. I love it. Yeah, totally. Okay, yeah. All right, here we go. Give me a break. That's enough. All right, now listen.
Don't mere lasagna. What about sauce?
Do not speak of lasagna. You're making me hungry. I love lasagna. It's glorious. If it jiggles, it's fat. Yeah, lasagna is awesome. What could I do real quick before the end? Whoops. Yeah, these songs are hilarious. Like, the music is fucking, like, really high, like, high level metal. Like these guys know what they're doing. Like, the riffs, the occasional pinchy out now, like, it's really good music. And it's hilarious. Like, I love it. It's one of my favorite things ever. Try and get the proportions right in his legs and stuff. Like, I want him to look kind of cartoony, but like not too cartoony.
Last song was pretty good, but your voice sounds terrible.
Your voice sounds terrible.
Or a dying moose or something.
You know, Arnold, I'm just trying to keep up with the latest heavy metal trends. What do you think I should do?
Sound like a dying moose or something.
Stuff has been done before. Nothing is more brutal.
Oh, God. Glorious. Right. I'm gonna have to leave it there. Oh, my ass is so numb. Right. Hope you enjoyed today's Paintingu. I know I did. I shall return. Same time, same place, same high-octane Paintingu energy. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. GMT. Be there, or your ancestors will hate you. Click the many links in the description. Buy a painting, buy a t-shirt, buy a mug. Support Paintingu, or you have no honor. In the meantime, my beloved Japanites and all you other filthy mortars, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I shall see you again soon. Sayonara from all of us here at Paintingu. Bye!